Welcome back. Free State Premier Magashule says the Zuma Must Fall campaign is a conspiracy by white business to get rid of President Jacob Zuma because he refuses to be bought by them. Magashule was addressing a gathering of black businessmen in the Free State town of Parys today. It was organised by the provincial government. SABC News reporter Mungeni Mutwa is there. Good afternoon to you, Mungeni. Just flesh out what the Premier was saying.
Well, the Premier gave a very long and wide-ranging address. He spoke for about an hour, and the comments about President Zuma and the Zuma Must Fall campaign were towards the end of his address, where he said that, President Zuma knows a lot about the economy. He's well educated about the economy. The problem is that a white business against him because he refuses to be bought. If he was a leader who did their bidding and didn't rattle the boat, if he went around catching ribbons and so on, there would be no problem. Of course, he went on to make the point that it's the white business, white CEOs who are behind this Zuma Must Fall campaign, and it seems like there are even ANC people, black people, ANC people, who are just joining in with a lack of understanding of what is going on. He said President Zuma is well respected in Africa by African leaders and in the world for his knowledge of economics, of the economy. It's only in this country where he gets criticized. In the same breath, he also praised the Chief Operations Officer of the SABC. Apparently, he's a big supporter of Mr. Motsoeneng, to say that Mr. Motsoeneng as well, he's well educated. The fact that he doesn't have a certificate does not mean that he's not educated, and people look at certificates and not look at the knowledge that the person has and the good work that they are doing competently and so on. So it was that's the point that he seemed to be making on that issue.
He was speaking to black business people. Were you able to gauge the reaction of the crowd? Do those business people agree or disagree with those sentiments?
Well, when he was talking about President Zuma in that hour-long address, that's when he got a round of applause. Throughout the speech, he never got any round of applause, but it was only when he was talking about President Zuma that he actually got a round of applause from the crowd. He even said that, because he went on also to say that, ANC people, elected people of the ANC who occupy positions in government at various levels, they have a responsibility to defend the president of the ANC because, on principle, because he's being attacked by the opposition. He said in 1994 he was premier, he served under President Mandela himself, Mr. Magashule, in the executive committee, and President Mandela was always attacked by the opposition and he defended him. He served under President Mbeki and he did the same thing. And he made the point that even the president of the ANC after Zuma will be attacked by the opposition, and ANC people have a responsibility to defend him. And he was saying that a lot of the ANC people in positions are not doing that. And then he went on to say that as the leadership of the ANC and government in Free State, they've decided that they're going to have a big march in February in support of President Zuma, and they will bring the country to a standstill with that march. I'm not sure exactly how that will happen practically, but that is what he said. Also, how we got to be here, because we got an invitation last night to say that there was going to be this meeting where the Premier was going to have a round table with local business here in Parys to discuss the burning economic challenges such as the drought and, of course, the impact of the woes that are happening in the mining industry. But none of that was spoken about there at that function, at least while we were there. Even the Economic Affairs MEC of Free State, he was the program director. He never touched on those issues. And then eventually towards the end, when they were about to open the floor to the people to make some comment, a few people, they actually asked the media to go out, to get out. So it was a very strange gathering, this. You know, a lot of the speech of Mr. Magashule was really about the ANC and the ANC in government, the relationship between party and state, and he was very clear that according to them here in the Free State, there should be no confusion or issues about that because they are ANC first, and then they are leaders of the government, and they are elected leaders of the government as ANC people. So when he gets up to speak at a podium, he's speaking as an ANC person. So a lot of it was really about the ANC. Even the front table is decorated in ANC colors, but it's a government event. It's a very interesting thing that we came all the way out from Joburg to witness here in the Free State.